Of course, to start off with, it's the usual Jake fight, but things are different this time around since I have a Mouscarada. Yeah, yeah, since this copy of Brick Bronze allows you to go to 2 regions. Then my parents walk over, close to congratulate me, give me the bronze brick, which gets them kidnapped. A random girl talks to me, then she invites me over to her house. Let's be real, a lot of you would actually go there just so she can actually rob me. So now I gotta go get my stuff back. We end up spinning back. Little does she know her pre-evolved Pokemon aren't going to do anything against my fully evolved. And what happened to that Panchim's eyes? As you can see, none of his Pokemon are matched my Typhlosion. You know, in the anime, the gym leader's supposed to match like your level, but hey, I guess that won't be the case here. Jake, how many times am I gonna have to teach you this lesson? You can't take me on with pre-balls. It's impossible. I'm gonna keep beating it into you. So for all the Pokemon that you want to summon to get on your side, you choose Groudon. You choose Groudon, right? And thinking with the team you have that you could go get Groudon, that you can tame him. Yeah, this cannot have been your best idea. Now you're bald. Like, come on. MVP of this fight, I'll give it to Swampert. He put straight belt ass. I can't even lie. It's not close. Not at all. What gets me though, it's like, okay, so you hear that the guy, the colleague who tries to summon Groudon fails. So you think, let me go get Kyogre. Basically, let me just get 2 Pokemon that have caused equal levels of destruction every time they come into contact with each other. Just cause destruction in general. Like that's a good idea. I'm just gonna let that happen. No. Just for you to get rejected by the Pokemon anyways. Oh yeah, they should be dead. Yeah, there's no way they lived that. Now these gym leaders are actually starting to catch up to me in level, so it might be a little scary, going forth. But we're just gonna keep fighting and see where we go next from here. I feel bad for beating up on Jake here because now we have a new person watching us. Well, who's also on our team too, Tess. That she talked about some. I want to see who's stronger between you two. Well, I'm getting the badges and Jake isn't. So that should already answer your question. But at least she has like a better team than Jake. Love that 2D model. I love it. Love it. Now, I know someone's going to question me using a grass type against a flying type. Don't question it. Just look. God, the levels are actually getting close now. So, yeah, like I said, from here on out, we're actually going to have like fair fights. So the professor kidnaps my parents, goes out here, now he's taking Jake. But he hates how Pokemon's mistreated. He's a professor giving people the Pokemon. That doesn't make any sense. Let me just put a stop to his plans. Yeah. And this is where the game gives me an Absol that somehow doesn't have a 3D model and now has a 3D model. Well, the Mega Evolves. This game is weird. This copy in particular is weird. Oh, but you are not a part of my challenge, so yeah, you gotta go. We're two people that uses a full team of starters, except yeah, I do it better than you. I love how like the Swamper model doesn't move at all. So. And then the game's gonna try to tell me that Dark isn't effective against Psychic. Like, what? Now, I'll give this copy of Brick Bronze credit. I do actually like the Dynamax animation. Keep that in mind for later because it gets so much worse to the point where my character doesn't do the animation. He's just kind of standing there. That's hard though. That's hard. Yeah, that's it. Now to start this fight off, Typhlosion was on absolute tear, a heat check. He was unstoppable. Didn't matter what you put in front of him, he just could not be stopped. Now, I don't know what the referee was thinking here, right? I go for a Dynamax. I'm trying to secure the win, right? So what happens here to where like my Typhlosion just faints? Like what? That's not how Dynamax works, not in the slightest. So now you just basically turned a easy fight into a much harder fight. Like ref, I need you to do some, ref. Yeah, I'm convinced the guy who actually like made this Brick Bronze copy never played a Pokemon game in his life because there's nothing touched my Typhlosion in the slightest where he should have been killed. Also, I love how like Zeb Striker has like no color on him. Like that's beautiful right there. And then like look how undersized like Nidoking actually is. Like look at this. Like I said, I don't think he played a Pokemon game a day in his life, and I don't think they care either. Definitely my favorite gym to take on for this entire run. I liked how the gym was, I just liked how it looked. I like how like the Pokemon's models were correct. Yeah, I just like the quality. That's really it. And then they get my boy Umbreon rights, and that right there puts a smile on my face. Now, me and Tessa's team is literally like the same level, just like she's like one level lower than me. Now, that's like actually scary. And now we're the same level. Okay, okay. Let me guess. Your ace Pokemon's level 70, and I love how my Masquerade is through the floor right now. Yeah, yeah, beautiful. You know what's weird about this copy is like they'll go from like a really good model that they put like all their time into to something like that, right? Or like something like Nidoking. And as and especially like with the fire types, which I didn't show, but they really can't get the fire types right in this version of Brick Bronze. They really just can't at all. Which still proves my point. I don't believe any of these people working on these games actually ever played a Pokemon game a day in their lives. And then I gotta hear that stupid stuff of Brick Bronze was better than Pokemon. Since when? Since when? It, not even at Pokemon's worst is Brick Bronze better. Not even close. It can't be. And I'm talking Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl levels of bad. I'll still rather play that than this. And then look, my Masquerade is through the floor. Outdated code. That's all it is. Just outdated code. Nothing more. Nothing. So you did all of this to summon Booper. When you actually probably the most destructive Pokemon of all time. And you thought he was gonna okay. Okay. What's with the Decidueye? What's going on there? Okay. 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 Like this version of Brick Bronze charges you for EXP share. Okay, like you see they'll go right back to regular models except for Incineroar's like belt. Let's what is that? What's going on with Charizard? Oh, okay, and then the Dynamax animation doesn't want to work. Oh god, it can't get much worse. Yeah, and then the usual happens. Yeah, he pushes him in there. Blah blah blah. We get our 8th gym badge, and with that being said, we seize the day. And thanks for watching. If you're gonna watch it to the end, go on subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you.